Yeah, I think it's made Molly ill because she was so excited, shouting along, singing along, Manila.
Manila.
Hot chocolate.
Thanks.
Where's my water? Water. Right, guys, welcome back to another video. I don't know how to start. This is like, honestly, blown away by the opening ceremony.
I was just
Completely
going to
blown
say
away.
that I'm not very well. I've got a very sore throat, and I think I used all my energy at the opening ceremony.
I think it all went. Yeah, I think it's made Molly ill because she was so excited, shouting along, singing along, Manila.
Manila. As you could tell by the video, I was singing so much. That song is so catchy. All we've done is sang it like the whole time we've been
it's
back.
stuck in our head.
It was just amazing, and that's what basically we're going to talk about.
That's what we're going to talk about today. I don't know where to start. We were going to do a normal daily vlog that you would have seen after, because it wouldn't have been SEA Games related.
But we didn't think there was any point, really.
Molly's not well, and two, we keep getting the warnings about the super typhoon is on its way to Metro Manila. So fingers crossed it doesn't hit, and if it does, we hope everyone is okay. On a brighter note, a happier note, the opening ceremony, the Philippines needs to be so proud of like an incredible Olympic standard opening ceremony celebration, seriously.
And we sort of hated the fact that there was so much bad press about the SEA Games.
Why? There was bad press going into it. Everyone should be proud of it. It was more than I expected. Like, I didn't expect the Philippines arena to be that impressive. I didn't expect there to be so many people. We read so many articles online. This was actually after the games, wasn't it? Because people on our Instagram had commented saying it's so much better than anyone had expected. And we already had, I don't know, I think our expectations were already high because we thought everyone was so excited for the SEA Games. There was banners everywhere, so we knew that a lot had gone into it. Definitely.
And we were blown away, like
completely blown away.
It was unbelievable. Obviously, we queued up for a long time because there were so many people.
There was so many, but it was worth it.
But the atmosphere,
exactly.
When you're outside, everyone's so happy.
Everyone was so happy. We'll go back to the beginning.
Oh, sorry.
You know, from the beginning. We'll start at the beginning, then we'll go through the whole thing. So obviously, really well organised in the fact that there was so many buses put on, but two idiots weren't that organised. So obviously, we had to get a Grab all the way there, which was a huge waste of money because on the way back, we're now flying to the end, we did get the bus back and it ran really smoothly, and it was only 150 pesos all the way back to the Mall of Asia, which was incredible. In
hindsight, we should have got the bus there, but what happened was we sort of like, we were getting told so many different things, and I'd read online different things, so we kind of weren't 100% sure. And then I think by like 12:30 we realised the last bus was at 1 PM from the Mall of Asia. No, it was from Trinoma, wasn't it? Trinoma Mall.
From Trinoma, yeah, it was.
And we weren't going to make it in half an hour from Makati, so we were like, do you know what? It's our fault. We're going to have to get a taxi or a Grab.
But it worked out well for us because we got the Grab and there was no traffic. It was perfect. I know there was a lot of stuff put out there saying that certain road closures, lots of traffic, but it was organised perfectly. There were so many road marshals on the way there. There
were signs to make sure people that weren't going to SEA Games did not take that road.
And they went in different lanes, and it literally took us about an hour to get there. So we arrived at like
half one.
Wasn't
it? Was it half one?
So we had like 5.5, 6 hours before the event to soak in the atmosphere, which in all was a good thing because there was so many people outside. We met a lot of you guys there, which was amazing.
Oh my God, we met so many of our subscribers, and it just makes us so happy.
It was so good. Everyone was enjoying it. And the queue from 2 o'clock, everyone was eager to get in because it started at 3 o'clock.
But I will say, you saw, if you haven't watched the opening ceremony vlog, go and check it out now because you'll see what we're talking about. The queue was unbelievable. Like, I'm sure it went on for like a mile, but it went
like
in seconds.
That. Again, it was so well organised. There was like 3 or 4 security checks, so you felt really safe.
But we did that 3-minute real quick interview, didn't we, with the TV company? And when we looked the next time, the queue was gone, and we were like,
and everyone was in.
So they got everyone through really quickly. The checks were done quickly. And it was just really efficient.
And the stadium was incredible, which is why I was pleased I could get there early. because I like going to different football stadiums and that at home and ticking them off my list. Now the Philippine Arena can be ticked off, and it was so impressive. The largest indoor arena in the world. Wow, you, again, should be proud of just that in itself. When we got in, food was cheap.
Yeah,
I couldn't believe the prices for in a stadium. It was so reasonable.
But it was the same when we went to the cinema. The prices of like the popcorn were so cheap. Normally in sort of things like that where lots of people are going, the prices are much higher. But for me, I got a hot dog same price as I would.
I'm a bit cold, sorry.
The same price as I would in like 7-Eleven.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I know, that's why I got it. I just couldn't believe it. That was the only thing that we did actually wait a long time for, was my hot dog, wasn't it?
Everyone was hungry. Everyone was just being greedy. Everyone was excited. They needed to fill their bellies to be ready for that huge celebration.
We saw the most amazing sunset.
Seriously, the sunset from there, it was just made to be the perfect day. The weather was incredible. The sunset just before the event started was possibly one of the best sunsets I've seen out here. There
was no obstruction to the view either, so that was really amazing. And then very well, like on your ticket you didn't have a seat, but you have a gate number.
Yeah, allocated zone.
You kind of knew where you were going. The lady on the door tells you where to go. There's people inside tell you where to sit. Go and sit wherever you want, so you can just pick the best seat. And we obviously were quite high up. We were on the upper tier. They did move everyone down, sort of so that it was more compact, wasn't it?
Yeah, because we didn't want people scattered, because then again it would look rubbish for the TV crews if you had like a load of people here, a load of people here.
It didn't make sense to have everyone spread out, but it was only the top ones. No one really wants to sit at the top.
You don't want to be too far back.
Exactly.
And then it begun. Seats were great. Started off with the national anthem, which was really cool. Obviously don't know the words, but what side's my heart? That side's my heart.
It gave us goosebumps.
It was amazing, yeah.
No one moved. Barely anyone was filming on their phones. And it really gave me goosebumps, and I was just like, wow, like you could feel, I can't explain it, what you could feel in the air, the atmosphere. Everyone was so proud.
Yeah, pride was beaming. Everyone was so proud. And then it began. The dances, incredible. I'm not much of a fan of dancing, but it was so well choreographed, wasn't it?
Yeah, there was no mess ups at all. Normally, you know, when people, like, there's lots of people, and there was at least like 30 people dancing at one time doing the same moves. No one was out of place. It looked so good from above.
Incredible, yeah. And then what was next? There was so much.
Oh, it was loads of dancing, and then the countries come out.
And then the athletes, yeah, getting to see all the athletes. And what I liked, which you wouldn't get in most countries, this says something about the Filipinos, is that the other countries would come out, obviously came out first, but the Filipinos cheered all the other countries, which I thought was really nice.
They cheered them as much as they cheered the Philippines.
Like at home, the other countries would have got booed the whole way through.
Yeah, like if another country was coming through and we were like competing against them, we'd be like, boo. But like, you guys have such a sense of like,
it's a Southeast Asian community, isn't it? Yeah, all stick together.
It was nice
win as one, as they say.
Exactly.
Well, we only want the Philippines to win, but you guys can win as well. All the players, all come out, and when the Philippines come out, it erupted, didn't it?
Oh my god, everyone was like up, like jumping, and then Manila, Manila.
It's literally stuck
we were there. I know, I can't.
It's literally.
We were up in the lift yesterday. I was like,
I was looking on Spotify, but it's a really old song that they've redone,
from the 70s.
And
from the 70s.
Is it the official song of the games? I'm not sure. Let me know. Is it the official song of the games?
They did play it throughout, but we were trying to find the version that was like the dancey version, which is the one that they played. But we could only find the original version, which was a little bit slower. So if anyone knows where I can get it on YouTube or Spotify, let me know, please.
And then we were in the room with Brunei royalty and Duterte.
Southeast Asian Games for the 30th time.
Which was insane.
You know what's so cute, right? Duterte loves to dance.
He was doing like a little clappy dance all for it.
And what they kept doing was like they would put the dancers on the big stage, and then they'd flick it to Duterte. When Duterte came on, everyone was like, "Whoa!" like screaming and shouting. It was so funny. And then he was just there like.
And he got to speak, didn't he?
And he got to speak.
He officially opened the games, which is incredible. It's being in the same room as him, talking, his presence. You just see everyone would either like scream and shout, or it'd be dead silence listening to what he said.
There was no in between.
So much respect there again. I don't know what there's too much to talk about. The performance. What about the singers? That was surreal. The singers.
That was crazy. So you had KZ, who we had already seen at Barrier
in London, and Inigo Pascal.
And Inigo Pascal.
If you haven't watched that,
check it out
somewhere. The festival near our home.
Yeah, that's madness. That they've come to London, but they were just as good as when we saw them in London. And then what else happened? Do you know what? So much happened.
There was so much going on. I like just watching the crowd as well. I loved it when everyone had their flashlights on their phone.
They made everyone
if you were
put
to
it
watch
out.
it, sometimes not what don't. just concentrate on the show. It was cool to concentrate on like the people
Everyone
in the
else.
crowd, just to see the joy on their faces.
Everyone was so happy, and like they were loving the fact that I think we were probably the only
Which was cool.
non-Filipino
Yeah, we were
people there
was, apart from other Southeast Asians, but we were like the only Westerners that we see there, which was really cool, which was nice.
There were obviously some to do with the organising, wasn't there, with like ABS-CBN, I think, and some of the other companies that were working there. There were some, but I think we were the only like the young Westerns watching it, that we weren't involved in the games.
I'm obviously training now. Walter, gym t-shirt, been gym this morning. 2020, I'm coming.
No, it's not.
I'm not.
But yeah, it was really nice to see that from our perspective. Like not being involved in the games meant that we weren't like cheering on a particular team.
Well,
of course, we were cheering on the Philippines.
Got to take it all in fully.
You take it in more, yeah.
Yeah, because you're not completely caught up in it. You get to take everything in.
Yeah.
Obviously, you want Philippines to win, but I also wanted to see how they react differently to like how it is in the UK at either a football match or a sporting event.
There's so much competition in the UK, and we just we're not nice and supportive towards everyone else.
No. If you see me at a football match now, we're not nice, but it's good that you guys are. I like this, the Southeast Asian community come together as one. But yeah, the show.
And
incredible.
then they showed Manny Pacquiao.
Oh my! How did I forget about that? Manny coming through.
But it was unbelievable because we were like, oh my god, it's outside, because they showed the Philippines, and then we realised it was at Clark. We were upset because we thought we'd missed Manny Pacquiao lighting the torch outside,
which was
and there was fireworks, and then we realised that it was at Clark, so we were like, wow, like they had both going on at the same time.
That would have been a cool experience to go to Clark. If anyone went to Clark, comment below. What was it like? Both would have been incredible. Obviously the closing ceremony's at Clark, I think, which would be cool.
Yeah.
But to be there and to see Manny bringing it down, like literally one of the most famous sportsmen, anything in the world.
Everyone knows Manny Pacquiao. Yeah, that was unreal, and he's so patriotic, and he's so proud to be Filipino, and like that's
he hasn't lost where he's come from, has he?
No.
He hasn't become like thinking he's like huge. Well, he is huge and famous, but he hasn't gone to his head. He still knows where he comes from.
He hasn't lost his Filipino sense, which is lovely. And then
incredible.
They did oh my god, you know what was so funny? They lit fireworks, like mini fireworks inside, but we were looking like over there. We were filming like around, and I think I might have been over this side filming someone, and then all of a sudden they let off these mini fireworks, and we literally were like, what was that? Because we didn't expect it, and then we looked, and the whole stage was like lit up with these amazing lights. It was
so well done. It was Olympic standard. Oh, well, I have. I tell a lie, I have. I completely forgot. I went to, in 2012, London hosted the Olympics, obviously, and I went to one of the events at the athletics track.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh wow!
I did it because I'm not going to go into it, but I did like through cross country. I got free tickets.
Makes sense.
So yeah, I got free tickets through school years ago. But yeah, so I went to that, and it was of a similar standard. I obviously didn't go to the opening ceremony, but the opening ceremony, to what I've seen on TV, completely Olympic standard. Everyone should be so proud. Everyone should get behind the team. Tickets are still available.
They actually are.
We bought some more yesterday. The tickets are so cheap. They're 50 pesos. And I've heard that Duterte's actually, are you looking online now?
I was just saying there's still so many left.
There's still a lot left. And Duterte's actually given out a lot of tickets to some people for free, which is lovely as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really nice. It's just, again, it's that sense of community, making sure that everyone can go and support the Philippines and other countries. We did buy 2 extra tickets, which means we have 3 or 4 or 5 days full of events. We're really busy this week,
and we might do a giveaway of
we
2
might do
tickets.
A giveaway. It depends on timings, doesn't it?
Yeah, if we can get to all of them, we will. If not, we're gonna of course give them away to someone that needs them more than us, or wants to go, or potentially can't afford to go. We'll make sure that he can go or she can go, which will be really nice.
Exactly. We want to make sure that everyone can go, because the sense, like, although we're not living here yet, the pride that we had to be there to celebrate the Philippines and to encourage the Philippines was unbelievable. I had goosebumps pretty much the whole time. I even sat on the bus and I was just, reminiscing, because I was just singing the song. And even on our bus, they actually replayed it back. So I was just sitting there. I was
to watch it
could
back.
Never get bored of it.
No, could watch it again and again and again.
And then when we got back to the apartment, and I had to edit the video, and it was like 3 a.m.
I was asleep.
I was still watching it, and I was still like, wow, like what an event.
What an event. Absolutely smashed it. But all you guys, all of you need to get behind the Philippines. Be proud of the Philippines. Go and support the Philippines. If you can't go to the event, watch it online, get it more views, and And we're now, what week? 2 days after the opening ceremony?
Yes.
You're first. You're first by like 15 medals at the moment. How many times have you won it? Have you won it before? I don't know. I need to look into it.
We haven't done our research as such.
You're top at the moment by quite a long way, so the pressure is on. You've got to keep it up, and you've got to bring it home, even though you're already home.
He keeps saying.
I keep saying that. I don't know what you'd say if you're already home.
You just bring the medal.
Bring the medal home to your house to show everybody. But yeah, you can win it. Go and support. Oh, I really need the toilet after this. Got to finish this soon. I've been drunk way too much water. Go and support them in any way which you can. Celebrate being Filipino. Yeah, tennis tomorrow.
So excited.
Basketball Friday. Football Sunday. And then maybe Clark. We're not sure at the moment. If not, we do have 2 Clark tickets to give away. So we'll figure that out in some way. But I've got to go to the toilet because I am bursting, and obviously I'm training for 2020. If you're new to the channel and you've enjoyed the vlogs of the Southeast Asian Games so far, there is many, many more to come, and these vlogs will come first. They are prioritised. All Southeast Asian ones will come, and then we'll go back to Mindoro and we'll go back to the Delhi vlogs, because Southeast Asian Games are more important because we're proud of the Philippines and we want you to win. So I need the toilet. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe, drop us a like,
and keep on dabbling.
Oh my god, I've drunk way too much water.